be able to hear. I got a still.
Yeah, they gonna be able to hear you. I'm gonna turn it up for you.
Hey, hell stop. Hey, fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. What the fuck you talking about? I got love for the east, I got love for the north, I got love for the south. But bitch, I'm from the west side. Fuck you thinking? Bitch said I was cold. Bitch don't get a blanket. Sliding down, and a nigga drink, bitch. Me and all my hoes. It's pimpin', can you blame it, bitch? Licks all on my phone. I'm trapping on a daily, bitch. And my bitch buy all my clothes. Patrick, bitch, I'm Swayze, bitch. Little Rock, my city, what the fuck you niggas claiming? Them young niggas don't give a motherfuck, the niggas banging. I'm in the club and if a nigga buck, a nigga blanking. Hey, and now I ride a bus to get that paper, nigga. Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. Fuck you talking about, talking about. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I was on my nigga.
Yeah, welcome to the zoo, baby. We got your boy Suavio Da Don in the building. We got my boy Zooski, and of course it's your girl Madam T. Y'all tap in, tap in.
What it do, Suavio, man? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for having me too.
Already.
Sure, appreciate that.
What you been up to, man? The last time I seen you, you was pushing that single, work my move. Work my move.
That was my favorite
Yeah,
song.
Work My Move. That was a big song in the city as well, though. How you come up with that song, Work My Move?
I don't know, just being out partying, you know. But the hook actually came from Mr. LV. He with the band runners. He from Lake Village.
Yeah.
So he threw me the hook, and I put 2 verses on it, and man, it just went out this morning. So I drove, me and a guy named Clyde Bates. He took me down there to the LV house, and I bought the song from him.
Yeah.
Yep. And he had just had his little boy, and I think his little boy probably like 10 now.
Yeah.
For real. So yeah, that's how that came about. Shout out to LV too, man. If he watching.
Ready. For those don't know who Suavio is, who is Suavio and where's Suavio Da Don from?
Shit, I'm from West Little Rock. Shit, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to all my music, you'll know a lot about me. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you talk a lot about yourself in your music.
I talk about a lot of stuff, but you're gonna know what type of person I am through my music.
Yeah.
Certain songs, I be saying certain stuff that's like personal and stuff. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Ready. So what you got coming up for us project wise?
My new album is gonna be called I Don't Fuck With You Either. I ain't got no date on it right now. I pushed it back. It was April 25th, but I pushed it back for some reasons. You know what I'm saying? So just get ready. It's coming soon. I'm in the studio working on it, but it's like when I went to start recording the album, that's when the Fuck You Talking About song came about. So I had to pause and like, hey, nigga, this a hit. You gotta go on push this before you drop the album. So it's on the way. I had to push it back for some other reasons too. But you know, the main reason I pushed it back was because when I went in the studio and Fuck You Talking About came about and it just took off so fast, I had to put it on pause so I could just work this single first.
Yeah. So what made you start rapping in the first place?
What made me start rapping? Listening to Too Short.
Okay.
My partner Max from the hood, shout out to Max. He was like one of the dudes in the hood I looked up to. You know, when you living in the hood, you got probably 1 or 2 people that you just look up to like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, and it was him.
Yeah.
And I used to just listen to what he listened to. And one time he gave me a tape of Too Short. And it had the song called The Ghetto on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just made me want to rap because it was like everything he said in the song. It was like I felt like that's what I was going through. Just if I was to go outside listening to that song, it's like damn, everything he's saying, that's happening over there, this happening over there. Dope fiends walking down the street. It's like you're living what this man's saying. That's what made me want to rap.
Yeah, big facts.
I grew up around music all my life. That's what made me good at it. I couldn't get away from music. Like, shit, my mama used to bump music all the time, cleaning up, barbecue. I've been to so many barbecues as a kid. You can't help but know what's hot.
Yeah.
And, you know, then when I became a teenager, shit, I went to Houston, Texas, and that's all they did was rap.
Yeah.
It wasn't like people was trying to be a rapper. It was just like that was the culture. You sibling, jam screw, and just freestyle all day.
Yeah.
You know, it could be an old grandma. She might come outside with y'all and bust a freestyle. You be like,
Yeah.
It was just it was just what Houston people do. But I just so happen to get good at it.
Yeah.
So you know,
yeah, you good.
I come back to Little Rock, freestyling and rapping and shit. So it just didn't. I ain't never put the pen down. Put it like that.
Good, don't.
Already. So your first introduction to music was like due to your family and being around your parents, or do you got a music background, or was you influenced by the church?
Well, see, and that's a good question because my mom from the streets, you know what I'm saying? But my dad, he lived a church life. He been a Christian since I was born. But before I was born, he was in the streets heavy. My dad is from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't know. My dad is from Birmingham, Alabama. So I got a big family all through Alabama, like especially in Bessemer. So I be in my mama's house in the streets. But when my daddy come get me, I'm in the church. You know what I'm saying?
Story, yeah.
It was cool when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But the conflict came when I started becoming a man.
Yeah.
Because I got my mama trying to keep me out the streets, and I got my daddy trying to keep me out of hell.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So I'm growing up. Honestly, I'm going. You know, obviously, I'm gonna find my way as a man. You know what I'm saying? It probably would have been different if it was a female aspect, but as a man, you know, you're going to have to find your way. Yeah, your dad going to tell you this, tell you that, your mom going to tell you this, but they not walking down that street with you every day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in school with you every day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in the car with your homeboys every day, so you're going to have to make your own decisions.
Right.
So I'll be with my mama on some, and she going to teach me everything you need to know about the streets, surviving in the streets. My daddy teach me everything I need to know to survive in the afterlife.
Yeah.
So I've been around music all my life. I be with my mama. She got Luther Vandross playing, Freddie Jackson, Prince. You know what I'm saying? Michelle A. If you want to get gangster, she know all the gangster, all that. But I get with my daddy and I'm listening to Fred Hammond, John P. Key. I'm playing drums at the church on the weekends. So I'm at church on the weekend. I'm over there with my dad. Then I come home to my mama. I'm back in the street.
Yeah.
So I couldn't dodge no music, you know, from gospel music to street music to R&B, everything. Because my mama gonna clean up to the R&B. When the barbecues happen in the neighborhood, if I go to my auntie Tima and them house and the barbecue's going, they drinking beer, slapping dominoes, playing gangster shit.
Yeah.
And this back in the 90s, so
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody kicking it.
when you just listening to it, it just become a part of your
It
life.
does. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Certain
Do
beats,
you
know,
feel
gonna be
like
smooth and everything.
some of those soul artists that you mentioned influence your music today?
Absolutely, because as far as like knowing when you supposed to go, like the song is supposed to climax, knowing when it's supposed to be, counting bars, knowing how many beats per measure, knowing octaves, knowing how to harmonize. Looking at other people and how they vibe to certain type of music. Because music give you certain feelings.
Yeah.
You might not pay attention to them feelings, but music give you certain feelings. That's why DJs are so talented. Because they can make the whole building feel however they want them to feel.
Yeah.
Facts.
But
Yeah.
it started with the rapper.
Right.
Because if the DJ ain't got the music to do that, and then you ain't got nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you remember your first song you actually wrote? as an artist?
Yep.
What was the name of that?
Oh, it was called Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin'?
Do you remember some of the lyrics?
I ain't finna spit now. I probably don't remember.
Wait, let me
first
tell you the
word
reason
for
why
word.
I asked you. Yeah, let me tell you the reason why I asked you that is because this white lady walked up to Boosie
Yeah.
and she started singing Boosie's first song
Damn.
that he got popular off of. And he was like, "Oh, you trying to play with me?"
I can
He was
remember
like,
half of
I know my own music."
Yeah, I can remember.
And he started rapping it with her.
I can remember it. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember it word for word.
Yeah, yeah.
But a big chunk
But
of the song.
if it
yeah,
come and
it's a
play,
part
you
of
will
it.
remember it then
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. If I think long enough, I remember it right now.
So how did you feel after just really making your first song and hearing yourself over maybe a cassette tape or just being in the studio? How did that make you feel on the inside?
Man, it was like, okay, see, with me, when I made my first song, I got like 10, 12 niggas sitting around me. I'm 17 years old. I just had a competition. They used to have like this freestyle little situation at the park across the street from the fairgrounds every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
I'm talking about all the rappers you see now, the E-Dubs, the Big Dollars, all of them, man, used to be at this park. You know what I'm saying? And this was my first time going. I freestyled up there against Exotic. Long Live Exotic.
Yeah,
April
Long
Mills.
Live Exotic.
April Mills. So I'm freestyling against her. It came to a tie. But some dudes that was in the crowd watching us freestyle came up to me and was like, "Hey man, you hard, we want to work with you." My nigga Chuck Sweet and my nigga BD, they pulled up on me. I'm a kid, I'm young, I'm 17. You know what I'm saying? They like, "Man, we want to make some music," which I'm like, "Yeah, for real? Y'all got it?" They like, "Yeah, we got a studio." I'm like, "Y'all got a studio?"
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm around here freestyling at niggas' house and at the gas station, hoping I could get bumped into somebody with a studio.
Yeah.
I said, we can go right now. So I get to the studio, I make my first song. I'm talking about, I wrote it, I wrote the hook, and back then, you had eight bars for a hook, 3/16.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them don't know that
Man,
they
look,
punching in and writing
3/16.
Yeah.
They punching in. I punch in.
Yeah.
We wasn't doing
Oh,
that
no,
then.
sir. You gonna get punched out.
Yeah.
Hey, so everybody writing in here. You see notepads everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of notepads and black and mouse. But I'm writing the song. You know what I'm saying? I finished the song. I wrote the whole song. My boy Chuck Sweet, all his beats be like, he got that little twang, like that little country rap tune type beats.
Yeah.
So I can feel them all, you know what I'm saying? So I write the song, do the song, and they were like, "Bro, let's work on the album." Soon as I finished the song. So I end up living with them for a whole month in the studio working on my album over the summer. And when I did the song, it just was like, when I was in there recording, it's like, damn, I can't believe I'm actually in here recording a song. You know what I'm saying? So when it got finished, I held on to that motherfucker like it was my baby, nigga. I'm talking about
life.
Man, I'm steady bugging him. Man, when can I get some copies? I need to print up a cover. Let's get it. You know
Ready
what I'm saying?
to get it out there to
Man,
the
I
people.
was hungry, bro. I slept in the studio. Only time we left was probably to go get something to eat, go to a little show, a little party or something, and come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. I was there every day because I was so anxious to make this album, and it probably was one of the best that I'd have made. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? As far as how hungry I was, how much dedication I put into it. Now, the production wasn't like the production is now, but we made that shit work. I'm talking about he was in there every day tweaking everything the best way he can to make this project come out good, and it came out a success. People to this day still listen to it, still ask me if I still got it and everything.
Now, we know you don't just only rap. What got you in the one to cut hair as being a barber?
Are you a barber as well?
Yeah.
I could hear, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't really I probably need to just promote that more too, man.
You
Because
do?
it do make some money. Yeah, I do cut hair, man. I'm a barber. I've been a barber since 2014. What made me want to be a barber was, okay, so when I went to Jade Fair, we used to hoop and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody, if you was a player, you went to Arlo to get your hair cut. Put it like that. You know, we in high school, I wasn't the nigga in high school that want to beat up everybody and shoot a nigga and shit. But if you play with me, we gonna take it there. But
Yeah.
I was a player, man. Like, I ain't saying I had a whole bunch of hoes.